Dios mío. All right, bro. And we're back. Welcome back to the Call Off Tomorrow podcast, coming to you from the Lucky Lucy Lounge.
Yeet.
Thank you, Lucy.
Thank you, Lucy, as always. Same usual suspects on the set today. We got lovely Treat on my right, ambiguous Flo, bearded Mamu on the chair.
Interesting.
You tend to be ambiguous, bro. All right, guys, we're back with
Take that as a compliment.
All right, guys, listen up. We're back with another one today, but today isn't your run-of-the-mill average pod. For those of you watching,
No, sir.
for those of you watching on video, there's an extra person on the set today.
Oh yeah.
For those of you that are not, I just told you. We got a special guest today. He's the most business savvy person I know currently in my life
that we could reach out to.
that we could reach out to for the pod. It's a good friend of mine. His name is Luis Rodriguez.
Hey,
Thank you
Louis.
for having me, bro. Thank you.
Let's go.
Good to be here, man.
Woo, let's go.
So tell me, Luis. I know, but for the people at home, who the fuck are you? Just tell me how and when you got into business.
Bro, freshman year.
Freshman year of high?
High, yeah.
Of
I
high
mean,
school?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can call it maybe child labor, maybe. But
Child labor.
yeah, I mean,
Let's
bro,
go.
I mean,
Daddy's business.
you know,
Daddy's
yeah,
business.
yeah, exactly. My dad had a business, and you know, your parents take you on to work on a Saturday. Like, you have school during the week,
Yeah,
take you to
yeah.
work. I would go every Saturday and just clean up and do whatever.
And in turn, they'd continue to feed
Exactly,
you.
exactly. It just turned
They
for me
would
to, you know,
No, but your dad would pay you.
I'm in Wendy's maybe, McDonald's.
Oh, you weren't getting paid.
No,
this was,
no.
This is straight,
Just straight
unpaid.
food.
You were
Just-
you were an
yeah.
unpaid intern.
Maybe if you want to call it that, but
Okay.
Building character.
exactly. Nothing, bro. It started off me just going on a Saturday and just sweeping the floors, just whatever the salesman needed. I was there.
Kind of intern.
Yeah,
work,
like
though.
that
Yeah,
that type of
kinda
stuff, you
intern
know.
work.
And what really like got me interested was I would like kind of shadow, you know, the salesman, and you know I would just listen to what they would do. For some context, my dad had a car accessory shop, and you know I would be there, and the salesman would sell to people, and it got to a point that like from sweeping floors and you know doing stuff like that,
Just being there, yeah.
yeah, I would, you know, I kind of wanted to move up, and I was like, oh, let me do sales, and it went from there. And admittedly, I was kind of ass at it, bro. Like, people would not take me serious. Mind you, I was like 14 and like
Yeah.
answering phone calls and stuff like that.
Yeah, haven't even fully.
Yeah,
gone
so
through
like
puberty.
the-
Yeah, I was
yeah.
about to say, ball still dropping.
Ball-
and shit.
Yeah,
ball
like,
still dropping,
bro,
yeah.
like my voice was
Ball
high
still-
pitched.
Ball still defying gravity and shit. It's tough.
Yeah, so I started like that, and then
That was at 14.
14 years
Like
old.
14 freshman year
Yeah,
of
like
high
freshman
school?
year type. I got to the point that I got an idea to open my own business with my dad as like a partner. I got into electronics and I opened my own store.
And that's what you currently do now.
That's what I'm currently doing right now. I have my own shop, and yeah, I have 2 stores, actually 3. Simple to Own is my store, man.
Where can we
yeah,
find you?
yeah.
Where can we find you, bro?
Simpletone.net is my website.
.netwas.com too expensive.
Taken. Some real estate guy in California
Tough.
took it, and I'm like, damn, bro, I already spent way too much money into the business. So .net was next, and I just took that one. And my plan is maybe in the future when I'm bigger, buy it off the guy type.
Get the comp.
Yeah.
But what do you do on a day-to-day basis on Simple to Own?
Day to day, when we first started, it started me as like salesman. So that's my background. So now we have a team of salesmen, you know. So I have a couple people working for me. I still do sales, but it's not like my main thing, you know. I'm just there, you know, managing my salesmen.
I think Lewis is a good businessman. I've seen him also be a good salesman, but I'll tell you, I can't say he's a good boss, man.
Okay.
I've been on the way to the club with this
Okay.
man,
All right.
and then he'll be like, "Fuck, I forgot to pay my employees. Turn around.
That is a
I
true
gotta go to
story, man.
Chase or whatever bank he
Did
goes
you
to."
say Chase? Sounds like a shot of clock.
No way, bro.
The first shot of clock word, actually.
How long has
Like
it been?
that?
Like 5
Yeah.
minutes?
Oh my
Real?
god, bro.
Jesus.
Oh
yeah,
my
that's like 5
God.
minutes in.
Jesus.
All right, we gotta set up
Did
a
we
shot.
introduce?
Oh my god.
Oh, yikes.
Okay.
Oh
I got
my
it.
god.
For those of you at home that don't know, we have a special segment every week where I
Yeah.
write down a list of words that I feel like the Lucky Lucy boys are going to say. And if they do say them, then it's a shot o'clock.
Also today, as the drink of the day, we got a little combination of rum, Coke, Cuba Libre.
Oh.
I'm personally drinking a passion fruit and rum. And then I know some of the members of the gang, Tree, Flo, are drinking tequila,
We always drinking the same shit.
orange juice.
Tequila orange.
All right, yo. Stream this shit like crazy so we can start buying crazy bottles and then
Yeah.
we'll tell you exactly what
And
we're
we can make better drinks.
Also, can we shout out our executive producer, Lucas? Yo,
Yo,
shout out Lucas one time.
way.
Shout out Lucas one time.
Shout out Lucas every time.
Lucas is my future baby daddy.
That's gotta be like a
You heard it here
Lucas-
first, people. You heard it here first.
So the topic we were on was that Lewis is a bad boss.
He's a bad boss.
Doesn't pay his employees. All right.
Yeah, straight up. I've seen him. We've been at the club, and I've seen him be like, "Fuck, we gotta go back to Chase. I forgot to pay my employees." One time it happened on the way to Orlando, bro.
Oh, this is like
And I didn't have checks that day.
This is a
No
recurring
fucking-
thing for you.
Yeah,
You were,
this
doing,
happens.
you were doing a 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
And you were like,
Yeah, bro.
I need to turn around because my employees haven't gotten paid.
You
Sounds
don't
like
have
my
like
boss,
a
not gonna
payment
lie.
system,
I
like
mean,
an automatic.
okay, so the employee they're talking about is just I pay him by check. You have him as like as a contractor, you know. He's a sales, but he has like multiple jobs, so he's sales like for multiple people. So sometimes I forget. It's like a Friday and I'm out or whatever.
And he's at the Lucky Lucy Lounge.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he'll text me and be like, "Yo, like, where's my check?" And I'll be like, "Damn, bro, fuck." I've told him I have all my employees on direct deposit, but he wants to be on a 1099, and he does his taxes at the end of the year. So
Oh, okay.
that's
Low-key
him.
smart of him, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We love a 1099.
Bro, an
So
organized
that's-
boyo.
Yeah, man.
Okay, sorry.
Hard cut, hard cut.
If you got a W-2, you W lose,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh shit, man.
The IRS might
I was
be
ready for
listening.
these
So.
bars.
Yo, Lewis, talk to me real quick, bro. You got good credit, bro?
I do have good credit. Yes.
Let's go.
What we talking? What we talking? What we talking, bro?
Undies?
950, bro.
Just break it, bro. Yeah. I have.
You walk in the dealership, you show your credit, they laughing
just-
or they getting on their knees?
No. They're
maybe a
so
slight
ready.
chuckle, maybe, but a slight chuckle. No, I'm joking.
Depends on the dealership.
Depends on the dealership. Yeah, like if I walk into Lambo, they're gonna laugh in my face, bro. That's a good thing. Like I'm thankfully like when I came out of like high school and when I was brought up, my parents like really taught me about like credit. Really.
Yeah.
Since my
You're
dad was
important,
in the
bro.
so my dad was in like doing business already, and he's like he instilled into me like yo like you want to accomplish anything. It's with credit. Like you're gonna have to take care of that. Like if it's your baby, don't lend that to anyone. Honestly, I wish I learned that in school.
They don't
Like
teach that shit,
they don't
bro.
they don't teach any
They
of
don't
this,
teach
bro.
that shit. They
None of that
don't
shit.
teach
They
that
don't want
shit.
you to know.
They don't like.
I
they
still don't know
want you.
anything about credit, bro. I just have a credit card and I pay it. And I
Yeah.
hope that's enough.
There's levels to that
Yeah,
shit,
there's
bro.
levels, bro.
There's 6 states in the U.S. that have a standalone high school course mandated on
wow.
finance,
Oh,
on like
wow.
financial literacy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's
Verga.
Alabama, North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, I think
Not
Missouri,
Florida.
and Utah. Florida has says high school course mandated to be offered but not taken. So
Okay.
every high school has it offered, but they don't make you take it. What are you doing?
For those of you,
Why are you trying to break things again,
for
bro?
those of you audio listeners, Flores does not give a fuck about what we're saying right now.
I saw him texting earlier. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay. That one's just cap. That one is just cap.
In my high school, we had a class after I think it was macroeconomics. After we took the AP test, since there was really nothing else to learn, he used that space. I think it was a space of like 3 weeks to talk about credit with us.
That's awesome.
And like financial literacy and tell us like the ins and outs and the do's and don'ts of getting a
Yeah.
credit card, what you should start off with and stuff. And I'm really, really thankful for that.
Hell yeah.
Did you guys?
No,
Did all of you guys have the similar experience? Did you guys like have exposure in high school at least to some sort of financial literacy?
Dog,
course?
no. In high school, my dad gave me a credit card and he was like, don't go crazy with this shit. Remember, you have to pay it back. And I was like, remember, I had no fucking idea. What do you mean? And I'd love if you guys have any tips because this is what I do.
Definitely.
I use that shit like a debit card.
Okay.
Same,
as
bro.
you should.
Same.
As you should. You're on the right track.
If I spend 200, I have those 200 in the bank
Perfect.
and I'm gonna pay that shit back. Like I always pay my monthly, like to leave that shit in
Yeah.
zero.
Definitely.
absolutely.
As you should.
That's just fire.
No, you're fire. You're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. That's a good outlook. You only spend what you have. Like
Yeah.
that's actually the same way I think of it, bro. Because honestly, like there's people out there that just go crazy on the spending, and then at the end of the month have to go look at the statement like, damn, like how am I gonna pay this shit back? You know?
Yeah.
And then they get stuck in this cycle where it's like,
Of
okay, you
paying
make
minimums
the
and
minimum
shit,
payments,
yeah.
but it's like interest gets put on top of that, and you're stuck.
The way I looked at it was, I saw one video on Netflix at one time, like that one like
Credit explained.
Credit explained. Yeah, that one.
Credit for dummies. Like,
And they were like, oh, like you can just pay the minimum, but you're gonna be paying more because of interest, and the interest, they take your interest off interest. So like as it goes, they're adding on to the interest already that's on it. So like this is ridiculous. What?
It compounds.
Always
Oh yeah, it
balance
compounds.
zero,
It
bro.
compounds like
Yeah.
what? Every quarter? Don't quote me on
No,
that.
the interest is every year. So
Every
it's
year?
APR, yeah.
Every year. Okay. And I was like, yo, this is reckless. I was like, but if I pay it back always, they're not gonna charge me interest.
Exactly.
And I'm getting this cash back. Aren't they giving me free money? They're making millions, but I'm getting like my 3%.
But you're
my
getting
4%,
so like
my
technically
however many
everything
percent.
you spend is like 2% off because you get a 2% cash back.
Yeah.
So you're only ever paying 98% of whatever it is that you're buying.
I love me some paying 98% of stuff.
Unless
As
you're
opposed to
unless you're
100,
paying-
of course,
Unless you're paying the
always.
interest on it, in that case, you know, you could be paying
Yeah,
110, 120, whatever your interest rate is.
that's true.
bro, in that sense, like it's always gonna be a lose for you. Like it's either at the end of the day you pay the full amount or you pay interest. You know what I mean? Either they get their money back or you pay interest. Like for them, like it's for them it's a win-win. You know, like I said, like they get all their money back at the end of the month, or you pay some interest the next month, or you just don't pay for it and your credit obviously goes to shit, and you never get a credit card again. You know what I mean?
It's tough. Isn't it kind of crazy that it's such a hassle to close your credit card?
Never close your credit card.
No, I've never closed a credit card. I've
Okay.
never closed a credit card. But why is it like that? Like if my credit card is at 0, I paid you your money. Let me get out of this. Why is this a lifetime bond that we're in now? Like if I owe you money, of course, don't let me off the hook. I owe you some shit. But as soon as I owe you some shit, why are you gonna hurt my credit
Yeah.
for closing it? Like I don't owe you anything. Clearly, I was good for it.
No, that is the completely logical thing
Yeah.
to think. Unfortunately, we live in a completely illogical system.
We live in a society.
Yeah, and so even closing down your credit cards will
It hurts you.
negatively
hurts you.
affect
It
your
hurts your
credit
credit.
scar. Your credit scar. It's honestly better to just leave the card not doing anything. Maybe use it every once in a while. Like if you get gas or if you get McDonald's, like use that card that you don't use that much. And then use the other cards for whatever, which is so illogical to me. It's like, if I don't
Yeah.
use this card, let me close it. But
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why don't you let me get out? Why do you want to keep me in this perpetual system? Where
My
it's like,
thing is-
you know I'm not going to use it, but you want to keep me there
Exactly.
just in case
I
I
think-
ever fall into debt.
I think lines of credit, like the amount of lines of credit that you have, makes up for, if I'm not mistaken, 15% of your credit score. So if you do end up closing a credit card, your score will be negatively impacted.
Absolutely.
Like negatively.
Yeah, and it's so easy to fuck up your credit score and so hard to bring it back up.
So hard. It'll take
Takes
years.
Yeah,
years.
it's
It takes
insane.
1 second to fuck it up and then years to bring it back up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember
it's crazy.
I had a collections that like I never paid because why? Like why am I gonna pay for my medical bills, America? Like, are you kidding me?
Preach.
I was very much on the tip of like, no, I'm gonna be a rebel. I'm not gonna pay my medical bills, whatever. They sent it to collections. My credit score went to shit.
Nice.
And I remember looking on Credit Karma before I disputed it because we love to dispute. We're disputers in this house. And it said that that it would take about like 2 to 3 years for it to even go back to where it was before.
The score.
And yeah, the score.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because it's like, what if I wanted to buy a house? Huh?
Yeah, exactly. No.
Like you're gonna fuck me over because I didn't pay $90
They
in medical bills?
Fuck you. They
I can't
bend
buy a
you
house
over,
now?
bro.
Wait, I thought you had some extensive surgery. This is over $90.
I don't know. It was just a guess. This was years ago, you guys.
Oh my god! I was like,
simple
wait, your
checkup.
credit went to shit for $90? Tree, I would have lent you the money.
But doesn't that tell you something though? That
But
your
it be
credit
like
can
that.
go to shit for
It do be
$90?
like that.
Yeah,
true,
it
it's
do
true.
be like that. It will go to shit.
$90, you can't get a house now.
$90, your credit score will go down 90 points. Bitch. That's what they tell you here in America.
Yeah, literally. That's how they keep you under the thumb, bro.
How do you close an account?
Don't.
No, don't. But one day I'm gonna die, and then what are they
No.
gonna give the card
I
to my
mean,
kids and be like?
Exactly.
They're gonna give the card to my kids and be like,
This is your problem
"Don't
now.
go crazy with it. You're gonna have to pay it back." Like, this is a vicious cycle. At some point, this credit card has to stop existing.
No.
There's multiple ways of your card just not working.
Vanishing, yeah.
Like if you don't use it for a long time.
Yeah, if
do
you don't
they
use it, I
close
think it's like 3 months. If you don't use it for 3 months, like they close your account.
Oh, and it doesn't affect you.
But it does affect you.
They still deck you.
It affects you, yeah. In fact, I had a secure card. So pretty much a secure card is like when you put money up front as a collateral. So you put up like $500, whatever. And they give you a credit card for $500. But you put your money up as collateral. So they'll never lose.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much when you're starting out. They see as like when you don't have credit as bad credit. Like you
Yeah.
don't have a history.
Like job experience.
Pretty much. Yeah. So when I first got my credit card, I put up $500 and I got a secure card. As a matter of fact, I still have it. I have not closed that account because it's my oldest account. So they'll see that I've, have a good history. I've never missed a payment, even though it's $500. So
And can we talk about creditors and what the fuck they do? And what
They
that
steal
around?
your money. That's what they do.
All right, Nikki.
There are systems out there in the world where credit is not necessary as a way of life, I guess as a way of like social and like judgment, financial
Yeah.
judgment. I think that's what credit is in our society. It's
Oh.
kind of like you're judging people.
Hot take, yeah.
It's
You
kind of a
know?
way to
It's
keep people
kinda classist.
suppressed in a way. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, kind of classes.
because somebody of like impoverished people per se will use that to try to get a better life.
Mm-hmm.
Get splurge here and there on things that they can't afford but they need,
Yeah.
and then they're in the rat race. Now you're paying
Exactly.
you're paying the minimum because you don't have the money, and then the interest is building up and it's building up and it's building up, and they're not gonna lose. They're gonna take the money.
Exactly.
They're like, all right, you pay us as little as you want, but at the end of the day, we're gonna take your money. If you die, we're gonna take your kids' money.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, being like having credit is being in debt. So you're gonna tell
Yeah.
me that because I choose not to be in debt, I'm not trustworthy?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what?
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
this is the way I see it. Like if they lend money to you and you stop paying, you're done. Like
Yeah.
it's a vicious cycle,
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you're trying to build something for yourself.
Definitely. Credit is a huge part of that, actually.
Yeah, a huge part of that.
Credit has its
building
drawbacks, but do you think it has like its positive aspects?
I think positive aspects in the idea that if you don't have the money right now, you can get the thing that you want. Now, is that thing an asset to your life or is it a liability to your life? That's where it kind of affects you. But I do think credit has its positives. I think that if you are using it to make something for yourself, for example, if you want to start a business, if you want to have something in this world that's yours and that
Yeah.
you own, definitely it can help you. It can help you so much, especially if you don't have the capital.
Yeah. But you have the
really
ideas.
that's really the main focus of loans, and a credit card is just a loan. The main idea is people take out these loans to then invest, and then with the returns on that investment, they can pay off that loan, and then once that loan is paid off, they can just go about their business. You get me? But credit is used essentially for that, for building businesses, for
It's for building something for yourself,
expanding
for-
businesses.
Yeah.
For building something that for you and for your family
Yeah.
to live off of. Was that point ever instilled in you? Were your parents ever like, yo, you have to make something for yourself, you have to build something that you can give not only to yourself but to your family, to the people that come after you?
Definitely, bro. It's something that they tell me to this day. Like, you have to push, you have to produce more, and think of other business ideas. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Think
Type.
about growth. Yeah.
Like think of things that you can do that's not only what you're doing now. If I were ever to give advice to anyone, it's that. Just keep your mind open.
Diversify.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents were never like huge on like, start a business, like build things for you and like have your property and whatnot. They were very much like kind of do whatever the fuck you want to do. But they were, my mom always told me like, where do you see yourself 20 years from now? Like, where do you want to be? Like, location wise. She was like, narrow it down even to the location, but have an idea of where you want to be in 20 years, and then just work your way there, wherever it is and whatever it is, you know?
I feel like growing up, I never had a sense of kind of building for myself. I always looked at life as I want to get a job and the job is going to pay me well, and then that's how I'm going to live, and I'm going to work and then retire. And it wasn't until recently that I had the idea that, wait, I can make the thing myself, sell the thing, and then eventually have different streams of income.
Yeah.
As opposed to the one thing that I work at, you know? And that way my time isn't my money, it's everything. And I think that it's incredibly important for somebody to be able to look at something and have it be for themselves, build something that they like and sell it, because, and I'm going to say this because I know that it's true, the businesses that you work for are underpaying you.
Yes.
Point blank, period. They're underpaying you. They're underpaying you. They're undervaluing you. They make so much more on your labor than you will ever get paid for.
Yes. Dude.
So why not make the thing yourself and get paid what you deserve? Make that thing for yourself.
And you
know?
set the price tag.
You set the price tag. Exactly.
You determine how much you're worth.
Exactly, you know, and have that for yourself so that nobody can tell you what you are and what you aren't worth. Are you worth a promotion? Are you worth staying at this company? Like, no, like, I'm going to make my thing, and it's going to be something that I enjoy doing also. Like, it's going to be in a niche that I like.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm going to have fun.
It's going to be what I want to do. Yeah,
exactly.
It's going to be what I want to do, and I'm going to find a way to make money off of it. Because that's one fucking thing, dude. In the 21st century, you can make money off of anything.
Anything.
Fucking.
Oh shit, them vocals.
Oh shit, I kind of,
I
was on my Mariah Carey vibe right there.
That was kind of amazing.
I know, a little bit. That
A skinny queen.
I got goosebumps.
Louis, is this whole idea like this, like financial freedom, you know, thing we were talking about here? Is that kind of like influence your decision into when you decided to make your own business? The idea of like, I don't want to work for somebody. I want to make my own thing, do my own thing, set my own price.
I'm going to be honest.
No.
Both sides of my family, mom and dad, own businesses. So, like, I was brought up into this, you know?
It was already there.
It was already there for me. So, I worked with my dad. I was able to, he was able to give me, like, freedom of to think for my own. And I'm grateful for the fact that, like, my dad was able to, like, push me and be like, hey, like, you can do whatever you want, have an idea, and I will support you. That's where I am today. Like,
yeah.
He pushed me, and that's what happened. Like,
and like you said, you noticed, like, when you were fucking 14, like, yo,
exactly.
This is something that not only do I fuck with, but that I could be good at, you know? I could capitalize on this.
Exactly.
And that thought, that's what's most important, you know?
Yeah.
Is giving into that switch when it goes off.
I feel like what holds a lot of people back is the risk. You got to put yourself out there. You got to put an idea out there. And if at the end of the day, you don't really push it, there's a lot of risk and you could lose a lot, you know? Yeah. There's a lot of money to be made, and you could lose a lot of money, you know? So I at the same time, I understand the people that go work for other companies. And then I understand the other side, like Tree said, they may be underpaying you. And honestly, I believe like they are underpaying you.
Do you underpay your employees?
No, that's actually something I wanted to bring up. So
let's go.
Yeah, so I pay
ethical business.
Exactly. Like I pay my employees a base and then commission. I want them to be happy and give them an incentive to, you know what I mean, to make money. You know?
They're like, I'm gonna sell this laptop for $1,000 and I'm gonna make 10. I don't give a fuck about this laptop. I'm not gonna sell shit.
Exactly. If they're making $10, it's like what the fuck, you know? I'd rather just sit here and do nothing.
Exactly. You give them an incentive to stick around and grow. The opportunity of growth as well, which I think is really important. You know, like, is your business offering you the opportunity to grow? Like, are they showing you that your time is valuable through the opportunity of growth within the business?
Yeah. I've had this one employee. He's been with me for like since the beginning. And he's actually one of my best salesmen. He's insane. He motherfucker sells like $15,000-$20,000.
Sells milk to a cow.
Yeah, bro, this guy's insane. And if I'm gonna say anything, I learned from him. So I got to a point that I was like, okay, Pop, like, teach me a little bit. And he's like, oh, just sit in the front and learn or whatever. Bro, dude, like, it was crazy. Like, I lost so many like customers and people got upset with me because imagine me with a high pitched ass voice and trying to sell something that I don't know about.
Yeah, and people are there like, why can't you just tell me how it works?
Yeah,
I don't fucking know how it
exactly.
works.
So yeah, man, like I tripped a lot, and this guy, like, he helped me. He helped me a lot. His name's Tom. I mean, you know, I push him, he pushes me, and it's like a friendly banter.
Yeah,
You know?
but that's how you create a good work environment.
Exactly.
Too, you know. Exactly. Yeah.
It's amazing. I think it's very much student becomes the teacher at that point,
Yeah.
which is a great thing to celebrate.
Yeah.
Especially in the business world, you always want to get better, and you always want to be able to push yourself past the limit. And I think you did that. I think you did that, King.
Shout out. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
never hear enough of those stories in like the business world.
The
you
feel
know?
good stories.
Yeah.
The feel good stories.
Because
Yeah.
there's always, especially in the business world, where the failures start happening in the business, and you think, oh, I'm not good enough for this. I'm not gonna make it, whatever. But you push past that, and you
Yeah.
push past the idea that you can't, and you start doing, and you do it in the business world. You go through something called the Valley of Despair, where everything just does not work your way. You have an idea for a business, and you are so pumped about it, and you think that it's gonna take over, it's gonna be the next big thing, whatever, and then everything starts going badly and failing, and you really come in contact with failure.
Yeah, and it's easy to freak out at that point and be
It's
like,
so
this was supposed to
easy.
blow up. Like,
And that's
what
exactly where
happened?
most businesses fail, is when they're
Yeah.
in the valley of despair and they can't get out. But once you start kind of getting in the groove of it
Yeah.
and understanding that there's always room for improvement and always room to get better than you were before, then that's when you hit the jackpot, baby.
And it's finding those grooves, like Louis was saying, about like friendly competition or whatever it is that works for you, that like keeps you in it and keeps you like focused on what the original goal was.
Something that pushes you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Having competition with your employee,
Yeah,
that's such a big pusher, I feel
Yeah.
like.
At what point did you realize that you can go from being like, I guess like the lead or the head salesman at your own company to a point that you could be like,
Papi Mango.
I can.
Bro,
Like, when did you hit that point?
the moment I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to like oversee a lot, you know, marketing, not only sales, organization, accounting, all these things come into question. That was the moment when I was decided, okay, I'm gonna branch off from my dad's business and I'm gonna do my own thing. That was the moment I was like, okay, like I'm gonna have to do things for my own. I'm gonna have to figure things out, you know. Marketing, bro, don't even talk to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like that's something I don't really excel in. That's not something that comes naturally to me. But I've learned a lot. So, you know, e-commerce and pushing stuff.
Sounds like another shot of clock word. 2 shot of clocks in one.
Let's fucking go.
Can I get a huya?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa el centro, pa dentro.
Oh, man.
Fuck Centro.
True that. All praise to the mighty shot o'clock for getting us drunky on
Oh,
the
yeah.
podcast.
Well, I hope you're either smoking or drinking
Or drinking.
at least relaxing, because
Absolutely.
we are here, we're chilling, we saved you a seat. I hope you're having a good time.
And we're back.
But yeah, with e-commerce, man, like it's hard to market, man. Like there's so much SEO, there's
SEO.
SEO, yeah.
Search engine optimization.
There we
Let's
go.
go.
There we go.
I'm talking about like websites, you know.
Okay.
It's tough, man. So it's not something that comes naturally to me, you know what I mean? When it comes to like that type of side, like I'm learning. I've actually taken a couple classes, but yeah, like it's tough.
So what you're saying is you're good with people.
Yes.
Like real people, not virtual people.
Not the virtual
Does-
people.
But the world is becoming more and more
Yes.
virtual.
So I'm trying to learn
bro.
as fast as I can.
Does Simple Tone accept crypto?
I'm thinking, if everybody's going virtual, why not the money, huh? What do we think?
Shit. Not yet.
Not
Not
yet?
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Why? Because
Not
crypto's
accepting Bitcoin?
Whack.
Because crypto's still fugazi. Right?
at this
Figured it out
point. At
yet.
this point, crypto is still mad fake.
Yeah, like
Boo! Boomers among us. I love crypto. Shout out Bitcoin.
I mean, I definitely believe in it. Like in the next couple years, like I can see it having a place in society.
I agree.
But I mean, right now, there's only like what can you buy with like a Bitcoin? A car?
Lots of things, King.
Oh, okay. Like we're talking about black
Drugs.
market, maybe.
Yeah, so on the
Yeah,
dark web,
the
you
thing
can buy
is,
Like
drugs.
dark web type shit.
As the world heads to a more e-commerce, online, virtual, as Chi was saying, kind of like a virtual ground, I guess.
Environment.
A virtual environment, it makes sense that our currency will one day replicate that.
Oh, wait, that was kind of sexy. Oh my god.
But at this point, like today, like right now, that shit's still fake as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's no way you told me that shit's
who
not fake as
cares
fuck,
about
bro.
today when I can invest today and in 10 years make
Okay.
more than all your mamas?
I'm telling you,
Honey, live in the moment.
isn't the point of cryptocurrency so one of
Did
them
Mark
becomes-
Zuckerberg live in the moment when he created Facebook?
Listen,
No.
robots are different, okay?
Isn't the goal for one cryptocurrency to stand out and become like
No.
the currency?
No.
That's one of the issues with it.
Just kidding.
If that's to happen,
Just kidding.
I'll put money down right now that the cryptocurrency that ends up being the currency doesn't exist yet.
They do say that 90% of cryptocurrencies are going to fail. But will I make money off of the ones that probably will fail later but aren't failing now? Yes. And I think
let's
that's what
go.
everyone should do.
But the
Tree is
thing is-
exploiting the bubble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's
We're in a
exploiting
bubble
the
right
bubble.
now. Things are going up. We're in a bull market, which means that the market is going up. A bear market means that it's going down. We might be hitting a bear market soon. But right now we're in
That
a bull
recession's
market.
gonna hit any day now.
We're in a bull market right now in
was last
cryptocurrency.
year.
And will I make
was last year.
profits
That was a
off of
forced
this bull
recession,
market?
different.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, I
So-
will.
So what you're saying is buy now.
Buy now and wait 10 years, bro. I know.
10
look,
years.
But look,
Yeah.
You
and
think
that's
the
the
bubble's
thing.
gonna last 10 years.
No, dude,
10
that's the
more
thing is
years.
what I'm telling you is that no one wants to wait the 10 years. That's what gets you is as an investor is that you want to invest now and be patient. But people want to get rich now.
On the
They
record,
want to invest and they want to get the money back 6 months later times 1,000 ROI. No, that's not how you do it in the real world, queen. I'm sorry. You have to wait a little.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what
agree.
crypto
I mean,
does.
you gotta get the foreplay. Like it's a little bit of the foreplay.
I mean, as much as you can. So crypto goes in cycles. There's bull cycles and bear cycles. Right now we're in a bull cycle or we're towards the end of it ish.
Bull up, bear
Right
down.
now at this moment, June 2021, we're in a weird place. But ever since last
ostrich
2020,
cycle.
September in 2020, we've been in a bull cycle, which just means that
Yeah.
everything has been going up and up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same thing that happened in 2017 and
My only
2013.
thing is that, like we said, like if 90% of them are gonna fail, is the bubble gonna last 10 years?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so. It's already been lasting almost 10 years. Bitcoin was
Damn.
almost like Bitcoin was cents in 2011
Yeah.
and it's 2021. It's been 10 years, you know?
Yeah.
And right now it's at $35,000 and it hit $60,000 3 months ago, you know?
That's the thing. $60,000 and now it's back down to 30, and then it'll go back up to 50, and then it'll go down to 20.
And then it'll go to 200,000. Like you never know.
There's predictions that it'll go up to 250.
In 2017, people were barely skeptical of the fact that it would hit 20K.
Yeah.
And then it hit 60K. So,
Yeah,
like,
I
can you
remember-
imagine what it would do in 5 years?
I remember in
that's
17
true.
when it got to like just below 20K, and then it dipped, and it was like, all right, Bitcoin's over, and then it hit 60K a couple months ago, and it's like, well, this thing isn't just going away because
Exactly.
the price dips, dramatically one day.
yeah.
It's gonna be around for a while.
No,
Its
yeah.
application as an actual currency is probably not gonna happen.
It's big on the
Big-
dark web.
but-
Bitcoin,
it's-
Bitcoin right now is kind of like gold.
Yeah.
So you buy
Yeah.
gold because it's a store of value and you want to have, gold is going to go up eventually and you'll have an asset there. So it's kind of like the virtual gold option. You buy Bitcoin
That's a good way to put
because
it.
it's an asset.
Yeah,
At this point, it's
exactly.
an asset class. Cryptocurrency is an asset class. You invest in this asset class and you diversify your portfolio. Real estate, cryptocurrency, like all of those things, they're in the same level,
Yeah.
You're not buying Bitcoin because you want to buy things with Bitcoin. You want to buy Bitcoin because it's going to go up
Yeah.
eventually.
Exactly. Because it's gonna make you money.
The idea is like
exactly.
if you put your dollars that you have in that, it'll appreciate. Whereas if you just hold your dollars in a savings account, if you have $10,000 today, in 5 years that $10,000 is worth less than it is today. Whereas
Exactly.
in 5 years of $10,000 in Bitcoin, it might be something like 20,000. You know,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, that's actually what pushed me into kind of like this business mindset was the idea that your bank, they pay you 0.01% interest every year when you hold your money in their account. Inflation is 3% every year. So if you have $10,000 in the bank, you are losing money by holding it in there. And that is exactly what pushed me because I was always a saver. I was always somebody that was like, I want to save my money because I
rainy
never
day.
know what's going to happen, whatever. When I found out that I'm saving my money and I'm doing quote unquote the good thing and I'm still losing money, that was what got me out of this kind of like rut. And I started thinking of, can I invest in higher risk things that will eventually give me a higher return?
Yeah.
I think I should. And cryptocurrency was exactly that. It was something that it was high risk, but no
But high
risk,
return.
no risk, no Rari, bro. Like
I'm like,
high
yeah.
risk, high
That's
reward.
bars.
Did you guys see that NFL player? He went number 1 overall. Man was nasty. His name is Trevor Lawrence. He went to the Jaguars.
The Clemson guy, right?
The Clemson guy, yeah. He took his entire signing bonus, which was like $50,000 or something. He took his entire signing bonus in Bitcoin.
Incredible, as he
Wow.
should.
Yeah.
As he should.
He was the first NFL
Genius.
player to do that. Yeah, but the thing is, he took it when it was at 60.
And it went down. Who
Wow.
cares,
And it
King?
went down to 30. So
Keep
you,
your head
you
up, King. It'll go to 250 before you know it.
He
Don't
sliced
worry.
the signing bonus in half.
I don't think he took it in Bitcoin, but he put it like immediately.
No, I
Like,
think he took it in Bitcoin. That's
No,
that's
no,
what
Wait,
I
he
had
took
read.
it in Bitcoin?
Maybe
No, no.
I could be wrong, but that's what I read.
Oh,
was
so
a-
they
it was
paid him in Bitcoin.
it was a $24 million signing bonus,
Oh,
and he just took it
Ah,
and put
that
it in.
might have been a
Nah.
contract.
yeah, that might be contract. $24
signing
million.
bonus?
Number one
signing
NFL
bonus?
draft pick Trevor Lawrence puts his signing bonus in
24
cryptocurrencies,
mil?
estimated worth $24 million.
So worth in cryptocurrency.
Oh yeah, in crypto, cause like you put in that
$24
much,
million.
you put in and it's that
Yeah.
much.
I mean, I don't know how long after the draft this.
Yeah, because I
article
think the
was
signing
published,
bonus was like
Yeah, look, 24.1 million signing bonus. His contract is 4 year, 36.7 million.
Jesus. I'm
Fully-
full of shit.
Fully
I said
guaranteed,
50.
It's
mind
a
you.
fat contract.
Which is
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous in
Holy
the NFL. That doesn't happen in the NFL.
Yeah,
He got a
fully
fully guaranteed
guaranteed.
36.7.
They're
plus
starting
the
to do that now if
24
you're white
signing
and
bonus.
you're
Wait, is this a
quarterback.
football player?
yeah.
Holy shit.
But like Tree said, don't
He's a-
worry, King.
He's a
That
bounty
contract
away.
is fully guaranteed.
Exactly.
Motherfucker finessed, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
So he just got it and put it all into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge.
Smart.
Ethereum. Oh, did you say Doge?
Oh.
Sounds like our third shot o'clock.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'm kidding. We can skip this one.
No,
Oh,
That's the
You already
thing.
announced it.
That's the
we're
thing. We
going.
can now.
We're
We can.
going
Shot
for
o'clock.
full send.
We don't skip
Full
shots at the Lucky
send.
Lucy Lounge.
Full
That's
send at the
true.
Lucky
How
Lucy
did-
I
Lounge.
think we're not gonna disrespect you, Lucy. We're gonna
Never.
take these shot o'clocks in stride.
Lucy,
You
I
always
love
say
you.
Lucy like, oh my
Why did I
god.
make her a smoker in my head?
What do you mean,
Like you say it like kinda
Lucy?
sexy.
Oh, what? Oh my God! Take me out to dinner first, no? Damn.
You get flirty when you're fading, bro.
I'm sorry. Too many shots.
You've been giving me the eyes the whole pod.
Pa' los culos, pa' los panas, pa' los culos de los panas, pa' que siempre tengamos culo y pa' que siempre seamos panas.
Amen.
Yeah.
I want to eat something.
My stomach is
I got a
crying
story
out
for
from
crypto
burritos
too.
right
Ooh, can you please lead us into this wonderful story that you have about crypto,
Wonderful
Louis?
crypto story.
All
Tell
right.
us over Miami crypto.
It's mostly a troll story. I want to start off by saying never take financial advice from a guy named Josh, bro. Listen,
I'm so sorry. Josh was another one of the shot o'clock words.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Okay, you can keep going.
That's cheating. You knew he was gonna tell a story about Josh.
I had to open up a new account on. I was getting a Robinhood. It was like a trading account.
Fuck
Yeah.
Robin Hood.
Fuck
right.
Robin Hood.
Hey, listen, I was
Shout
opening
out
up.
AMC.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Go,
So
go,
look,
go,
I was
go.
opening up a new account. So like, let me just open up a new account. They require you to like put money in right away as you open it. Whatever, $1, $2, whatever. So like, I'm on my chat. Hey, what crypto should I put money in? This motherfucker Josh like, listen, context. This was right before SNL. So he was like, all right, put your money in Doge, all of it, bro. all of it. Shit's gonna, bro, that shit's going to the moon, bro.
Not the moon.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey, you know what, bro? I trust you, but I trust you like 10%, bro. I don't trust you all of it, but I trust you a little bit. So I was like, all right, let me put something. All right, so mind you, this was like when Doge was like 68 cents,
Exactly.
like
The peak, the
almost
peak,
peak, bro.
peak.
Tell me what should I invest in? He told me, hey, Doge, it's going to the moon, bro. So like, okay, so I'm gonna put $10 just to test the waters, see what he's about. I bought in like 70 cents, bro.
The peak.
Yeah, the literal peak of Doge that day. So I bought in $10. And you know what? I usually, like, when I invest in something, like, I like to do research. And I'm like, okay, let me just read up everything. I'll watch the SNL. Like, I'll do everything. In my head, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to look at anything, bro. I'm just going to put the money in there. I'm going to look at it tomorrow at
Blind
work.
faith, blind faith.
Blind. Like, I'm just, you know what? Let me just see. I wake up, go to work, and I'm like, let me open up the Robinhood app. Bro, tell me how I had, like, $2.50. I put 10, by the way, bro. 10. This motherfucker, I lost everything, bro. I'm like, bro, like, what if I put like 1,000, bro? What happened?
You would have had $250, bro. You're
Dog.
not doing the math.
That's what I'm saying. I would've, bro, you know what? Never take advice from a guy named Josh. That guy, motherfucker will lose everything,
Hey,
bro.
Josh, if you're listening right now, bro, we love you. But
I love him, bro.
Dog, like that? Like that, bro? We can make edits, right?
Like that.
We go just like that.
It's gonna get edited, bro. It's gonna get edited. It's gonna get edited.
We can bleep it. We can bleep it.
All right.
Anyway,
Honestly, guys, I feel like it's been a great conversation about entrepreneurship, business, self-empowerment, getting your own bag.
Racks.
Do not let these businesses take advantage of you.
Cash.
I think it's a good time to open it up and answer some questions. We receive fan questions and we just pull one
Let's
out
do it.
and we'll answer the
Out of the
see.
pineapple?
Get your
Yeah.
hand in the
Shit,
pineapple,
my
bro.
favorite fruit, bro. I love pineapple.
Hey, yeah,
Hey.
you do.
My favorite fruit is Elton John.
All right. Wait, but let Lewis read it, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
But that is
okay.
like you can read it anyways.
Yeah, that's what I agree.
Go ahead,
Okay.
King.
All right, let's see. Damn.
Damn.
Fuck wrote an essay,
This
bro.
lighting. This
What-
was recorded in front of a live studio audience, by the way.
What are your deal breakers when it comes to relationships? Example, not getting along with fam, cheating. What are your deal breakers?
I.e., habits you can't stand.
Does she smell?
Does she have big feet? Because I can't deal with that shit, bro.
Really?
Mikey, big feet?
I love that shit.
What? What the fuck?
Sure, he has a feet
You love
fetish.
that
I'm a sapphic goddess, okay?
Okay.
What do you mean by big feet? Like, tell me, like in size,
Like-
size, like.
Like, you put her shoes on and they're big on you, bro. Like,
Damn.
Damn, bro,
you don't want your girl's shirt to fit tight on her. Like, you don't want. Wait, my bad. I'm sorry. You don't want your shirt
Wait,
to
rephrase
fit
that.
tight on your girl.
No, I do.
Yeah, treat us.
Do you? Because I don't.
Bro, I be climbing ladders.
Bro, honestly, let me think about this, bro.
Big nose, big feet.
Can you stop with the big nose slander? Oh my god, I'm here to
bro.
defend all you big nose queens. I love you. I'm here for you. I'll kiss you. Like, hit me up. My number's 305.
Bro, look, we were talking about this before the pod. I don't know, bro. If I'm gonna first like everything,
up. You're
listen,
not gonna
hey, bro, listen. I don't know. I was on the boat, but like, bro, if we're like in it, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I take you out, like, I don't know, to your house to my house. If I'm fucking you and you shit, bro. listen, hey, bro, look, earlier I was understanding. Like, I'm not gonna embarrass you. Listen.
You're such a king about it.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna embarrass you like while we're doing it. I'm not gonna lie, this shit kind of like a flex. Like, I fucked you and you like kind of shot. Like, but listen,
And you kind of like shot a little.
hey, bro, but listen, I'm not. Hey, respectfully though, I'm not gonna talk to you the next. If it's the first, if it's the first like ever, bro, like respectfully, like I'm not gonna be an asshole, but. During it, like, I'm gonna be like, hey, like, it's okay, I'll change the sheets, whatever. Next day, like, I don't know who you are anymore, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
please don't hit me.
You're
up.
gonna
Don't
send
hit
her a
me up,
cash
man.
app request for new sheets, bro.
now, fuck, bro, that's a deal breaker for me, bro. Like, only
Okay,
only if you shit.
that's mad out there. Like,
Yeah,
Fact.
that's a deal breaker. Like,
that's a
across
deal
the
breaker,
board.
hands down.
Like,
Fact.
if anyone
No,
shits on your
no.
bed for any reason.
Damn,
Yeah.
y'all
There are
break
people
deals
who
with
fuck
girls
with
that shit?
On
No,
your
no,
bed?
no. If you
Wait,
be
girls
shitting
shit?
where it's not appropriate,
Wait, girls, shit. Or... when do you guys like fart in front of your girls? Like, when is it acceptable? I don't know. Like, this is not like related to business or anything, but like, we're already in the topic. Like, when is it like?
dog, we left business a while
That
ago.
shit,
Now
we
we're in
left
the
that shit-
business,
we left
bro.
Yo, hey, listen, crypto fucking sent me to the moon, bro. I don't know where I'm at anymore, bro.
But I think we gotta wrap up.
It's getting late at the Lucky Lucy
It's getting
Lounge.
late at the Lucky Lucy Lounge. Which
I just want to shout out Lucky Lucy. Hey, I want to shout out Lucky Lucy for hosting this, making this possible. Remember to call off tomorrow. That's the most important thing.
Hey, shout out Lou one time.
Thanks for coming out. We loved having you, bro. Hope you had a good time.